Alrighty, here we go. We've got ourselves a raiding battle on Desert Sands. I'm playing in my STB-1. I have a couple of replays of the STB-1 on here. But quickly in this game, I notice two things. First, it's all tier 10, so there's no low tiers. And second, it's almost all tank destroyers and heavy tanks. I am the only tank that's not a tank destroyer or a heavy tank. I'm listed as a medium, although as most people know, the STB-1 really plays more like a light tank. The hull's very, very weak. It does have a pretty tough turret, and the gun's more DPM over single shot damage. It's not a great gun, but it's not a bad gun either. You get good gun depression, you have pretty good penetration, and a good rate of fire, but you're only going to be doing about 330 damage per shot, and that can hold this tank back at times. But what I noticed there, what I was waiting for at the ridge, was I was waiting to see the team layouts. If only like half of them got spotted, I wouldn't be doing this. But when I saw, I think it was 6 of them get spotted, I took a bet that that was going to be all, that all of them were going to be going over to this side. And so I poke around here. The grill's looking at me. So right now I've only done 1 shot of damage. It's not been a great start for me, but the grill's going to get moving, and so I'm going to try and pull a shot in. And this is what I'm talking about. That is the Grill 15, everybody, bouncing off the turret of the STB-1. People forget how tough this turret can be, especially when you're using that gun depression and you're using the ridge as well, like how I was there. Again, this hull is very weak. You won't bounce much unless you're at extreme angles off the hull. But again, we're just looking for shots here, looking to change up the angle of engagement on these enemies. And so we get this other Grill 15 Raider. I switched to the high explosive ammo, put one in there to the turret. That's 411 damage. That's a good shot. And I thought he was going to go around the edge there, but luckily he does not. He stops for me. That's 256 damage, damaging the gun and the gunner. And that was an effective shot, although not the most damage for a high explosive shell. So now I'm going to be looking for shots here again. It's a 3v3 at this point. I did not realize that. I thought the first girl that I shot at was still alive, but they are not. And it's right now after this IS-7 dies that he starts to get pretty mad in chat. Don't pay any attention to him. He's going to call me a nub, but, well, I mean, let's just let the end screen results speak for themselves here. So, again, at this point, I've already done more damage than he'll do in the entire game, but he's calling me a player with 2 IQ because I'm using my tank in the way that it's supposed to be used. I'm not rushing in. If I were to rush in, I'd die. That's just how this would be. So what I'm looking for here, I end up finding a shot on the Super Conqueror, this side of the Super Conqueror. Very good shot there. I'm looking for shots on the grill. I miss. I get spotted. So I pull back. Wasn't sure if he was just stopping or if he was trying to look at me until, of course, you know, until the light bulb went off. I get a shot into the Raider there. I'm just looking for shots. I take one. I miss just barely. And this dude's calling me a bad player, calling me a coward because I am playing well and using my tank to its strengths. Always use your tank to its strengths and don't pay any attention to chat because you'll get people like that in chat. Unless chat's being helpful. If chat's being helpful, then pay attention, but don't pay attention to these types of people. Fortunately, the girl pulls forward there. I thought I was going to try and feather a shot. The E4 is going to finish off the grill, which at the time I was a bit confused by, but I guess his gun was pointing that way. So I drive around there. I hold my shot so that I make sure I get the side of the AMX, and I still almost messed that up. It all ended up being alright, though. I didn't want to shoot at the front and then have him unload his clip into me and do a lot of damage. And I got lucky that that shot bounced off my turret. Even if it hadn't, it wouldn't have mattered. I was still in full health, so I felt fine. So I thought that maybe this guy still had more shots left in his clip, but that one right there was the last one in that clip. And I think he's reloading now. No, sorry, this is this reloads faster after it's been, if it has a full clip, right? I think. I don't remember how the Kronwagen works. I don't have this tank. But in any case, I take the shot for the E4 from my E4 teammate, allowing him to get one more shot in, and then I misplayed that a little bit because I thought he had unloaded his full clip because I don't know that Kronwagen tank very well. But I end up finishing off the Kronwagen anyways. So I guess no harm, no foul. Sorry, E4 buddy. You played well. I tried to keep you alive and then failed to keep you alive. But yeah, so almost 4,000 damage and 3 kills in a raiding battle with the STB-1. Pretty good result in my opinion. And again, that IS-7, only doing 1,600 damage. So, no reason to cry if you're the reason why you weren't playing well. If you're the reason why your team ends up losing a game, that's no reason to cry. Just get better. Try to get better, or go play tanks that you have more fun in. And if you're having fun, I guess that's all that matters, right? If you aren't very good in tank, but you have fun in it, then keep playing that tank, alright? Just don't be mean in chat like the IS-7 on my team was. There's no reason for it. There's no place for it in this game. Alright, in any case, have a great evening, and I hope you enjoy your day.